Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl CRayneG, and you guys loved my last Monos review so much, I thought I would do a comparison between two of my favorite carry-on luggage. I know that we are all travel enthusiasts, and sometimes you're on those quick little trips, and we need to know what are the best carry-on bags for us to use depending on the trip that we're going on. So today I am going to be comparing the Monos Pro Carry-On Plus with the laptop holder, and then I also have a new goodie for you guys as well, which is my new Level 8 luggage. Of course, you know your girl has a discount code for you all. So my discount code, I'll go ahead and I'll put it on the screen as well as in the description box down below. So if you want to go ahead and purchase yourself the Level 8 carry-on or any Level 8 bag for that matter, they have a great collection. I actually have another carry-on that I want to show you guys. It's an aluminum carry-on bag I'm obsessed with, but it needs its own video, like the aluminum carry-on needs its own video. Anyways, if you guys are interested, discount code or down in the description box down below. So with this being a comparison, I thought that we needed a little bit of structure. And so I've got a couple of categories that we're gonna go over. 1, design and durability. 2, the second one is going to be size. Your girl has notes. Size and capacity. Then we've got laptop protection and accessibility. Then we're gonna go into price. We know we love to save ourselves a coin, but we still wanna look bougie on a budget. And then of course, I will give you guys my final conclusion, which bag I think is better, which bag I think is better for certain people, because maybe this bag is better for, men. Maybe this bag is better for women. Maybe this is better for the fashion. We're gonna get into all of that. So make sure you stay tuned through the whole video. And if you love videos like this, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let's first talk about design and durability when it comes to the Level 8 Carry-On 20-inch. So this is made of aerospace hard shell that is water resistant, very, very light, and very, very durable to be able to protect all of your items. The TSA lock on this bag is at top of the bag, so a little bit different, and the TSA lock is going to be able to lock not only the interior or the larger compartment of the bag, but also it locks up the front laptop case compartment on the bag as well, which I absolutely love because I just want that extra security knowing that my laptop, because sometimes I'm traveling with a company laptop, mind you, I still don't want to lose my personal laptop, but either way, it's nice to know that I have security on both my laptop and on the items that are inside the suitcase. Of course, we've got YKK zippers as well. So the zippers are super durable. No zipper compartment on the front because it has that release from the TSA lock. So that's nice. Less zippers, less potential for things to get damaged over time. But I must say that my favorite thing about this suitcase is the wheels. Ultra quiet, ultra smooth. I've taken this outside. I've tested it outside for you guys. This suitcase is available in 3 colors. So we've got a black, we've got a gray, and then we've got a navy blue as well. So not a ton of color range in terms of availability, but I think that's enough because I like black suitcases. I know people say that you shouldn't buy black suitcases because everybody's got a black suitcase, but I like the continuity and being able to mix and match my suitcases. If I want to take my Monos larger checked bags and then I want to take this because I like this a little bit better, but you got to stay tuned until the end of the video to know if that is in fact the case or not. Then I like to be able to mix and match, and by having just all black suitcases, I don't have to worry about any of that. Onto the Monos suitcase. So a little bit different over here, but still a great suitcase. We've got a polycarbonate hard shell on the exterior of this suitcase, as well as the high performance 360 wheels. I have been enjoying these, although the wheels are a little bit smaller in comparison to the Level 8. So I do think that The Level 8 wheels are a little bit better than the Mono's wheels. Don't kill me. Of course, we've got TSA approved lock, but the TSA approved lock on this suitcase is actually along the side of the suitcase. And because of its location, it does not allow for any lockability of the laptop portion of your of the suitcase, okay? Of course, it's got the same YKK zippers. Now the difference here is that if you choose to go with a different color of suitcase, the zipper does match back to the suitcase. So it's all one color instead of having like a light color suitcase with a black zipper. But because Level 8 doesn't offer a ton of colors, I think that the black zipper is okay in terms of its look. Now, on the topic of colors, this suitcase does come in 8 standard colors. So there are a ton of different colors for you to choose from. And currently at the time of filming this video, there are 4 limited edition colors as well. One thing I did forget to mention is that both of them have the adjustable handles on them with 4 different stops. Now, big difference is on the Mono suitcase, the button is underneath of the handle for you to be able to adjust that. Now, on the Level 8 suitcase, the button is at the top. It's easy, trust me, you guys, it's just my nails. But the button is at the top. Now, one thing that I have noticed in use with my Mono suitcase is because you hold the handle like this when you're walking, is sometimes I actually press that handle and then it'll decompress by accident. So it's just taken me some time to kind of get used to not pressing and more so pushing at the top. But I like the location of the button on the Level 8 suitcase in comparison to that on the Monos. But it's also a little bit more flush as well, so you kind of have to press it. It's a little bit hard for me with my nails, but that's okay, not a huge deal. Now, moving on to the size of these carry-ons. Now, one thing I want you guys to know right off the bat is, yes, the Level 8 is heavier, yes, it is smaller, but it will also be able to be carried onto most flights. This means also international flights over to Europe. Whereas the Monos, the Carry-On Pro Plus, we already knew, and they tell us on the website that this may have to be checked in, depending. Now, if you go with the normal carry-on and not the Pro, then the Plus, then you're fine. Let me just give you the stats on both of these really quickly. I'm gonna be checking my notes because I wanna be accurate and your girl did not memorize all of these stats, okay? So, 14.4 inches long, 9.2 inches wide, and then 21.5 inches high. So you can tell the difference in the height when you're looking at them from the side. Weight on the Level 8 suitcase, 9.3 pounds. Please do not get confused between pounds and kg because that's another thing that people will do. They'll give it to you in different metrics so that it seems as though it is lighter. So I'm going to be giving you all of the facts. Capacity is 35 liters. So if you think about like the liter jugs that you get, you're gonna get 35 of those liters inside of this suitcase. Boom. Now, your Mono suitcase, what are you getting? 15 inches wide, so it's wider. It's 9.5 inches deep, so it's deeper. And you're at 23 inches high, so it's higher. Now, in terms of weight, 8.36 pounds. It is lighter. So it is bigger, but it is lighter. Also has a volume of 46 liters. So it has more capacity to hold things. But I'm gonna tell you guys something after using this suitcase for the past 6 months. This front pocket, it doesn't really fit my laptop very good. Like it doesn't stretch enough to fit it. It fits my iPad quite nicely. And then I find the pockets on the other side, once you have your laptop inside of it. You can't actually put anything in those pockets unless they're flat. So sometimes I'll put like my passport and things that I need like easy access to after I pass security. I'll put those kinds of things in there. But I find it kind of those pockets to be slightly useless because I can't put my earpods or anything like that in it because you can't have it to fit or pushed out because there's no way to then close it, and then it pushes against your laptop, and then of course you could potentially damage it. So I actually packed these both up, and I found that I could, despite the Level 8 suitcase being slightly smaller, heavier, all of those kinds of things, I could fit more into it because I felt as though the laptop compartment took up less space than the laptop compartment here on my Mono suitcase. Since we're on the topic of laptop protection and accessibility and all of that kind of stuff, let's just talk about Level 8 and what they do for your laptop. So they don't have a ton of extra pockets, but there is more room in the front of this to be able to fit your laptop. So I actually find that I'm able to fit my laptop inside of this. The other thing that I learned about this suitcase is like they have little zippers so you can fully get it open. I'm not going to be doing that at the airport or anything like that, but maybe once you get to your destination, that might be something that you would do and fully like open it up. But I find that this suitcase is better in terms of the protection for my laptop. It's got a little bit of cushioning on the back side, a little bit of cushioning on the front side. It doesn't have the pockets that the Mono suitcase has, but like I said, I can't fit anything in them anyway, so I'm not using that. The other thing that I really like about the accessibility on the Level 8 suitcase is this. How easy is it for me to go ahead and grab my laptop? Like, so easy. In comparison to my Monos, where I've got to undo the zippers, you can't only like just undo them that much because it doesn't have the flex. So you got to do it all the way. So it takes a little bit longer. It's a little bit harder. And I am like always the last person to get onto a flight, you guys. So I'm always like rushing to put away all my stuff. So I do like how easy that is. And then just close. This one takes a little bit longer. And I do find that it has a little bit less padding, especially on the front side of the laptop holder, and doesn't fit a laptop that is nearly as large. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Boom. So we've got two compartments in this bag, okay? I don't know if you guys can see them, but you've got one side that's completely open, has like a strap on it. This is the side I usually put like my shoes, my bags, my larger items, those kinds of things. And then on the other side, you've got a closed compartment. I'm gonna show you guys, or try to show you guys, where I usually put all of my clothes. Now, the side that's closed is slightly smaller just because of the laptop. And then on the other side, you've got the rails for the handle, which like you just can't get away from those kinds of things. You could get away from the laptop, but that would mean that you wouldn't have a laptop holder. So that's kind of up to you guys. Then you've got your front zippers, which are divided into two sections. So you've got a mesh one at the top, and then at the bottom, you've got a closed one. This doesn't specifically come with any like compression or anything like that, which I love about my Mono suitcase because I find I can like and get everything nice and flat. So I definitely would suggest that if you are looking at getting the Level 8 suitcase, that you may want to consider packing cubes, which I have actually found to be quite helpful for me. Let's go ahead and open up the Mono suitcase so that we can go over the interior. I hope this suitcase is empty because I actually be using my suitcases all the time, all of them. I have 3 carry-on suitcases and they're like in constant rotation, just depending on where I'm going. So let's open her up. Nothing inside. Thank you, Jesus. So on one side, we have the compression. On the open side, we have the compression. So in this instance, what I actually do is I usually put my clothes on the side that I can press, which is the open side. And then the closed side, on that side, that's usually where I put my bags and my shoes because it doesn't have the compression. Let me tell you, this compression be working magic. Sometimes I'm like, I have no idea how I'm gonna close this, and then I get it in there and I pull that compression and wow, absolutely love it. Then it also has the open mesh section as well. And one thing I love about my monos is that they do give you, there is some stuff in here actually. There is some hotel lotion. I found hotel lotion. But there is shoe bags, and then there is a dirty laundry bag as well that Monos gives you. The interior of both of these bags is quite durable. I've spilled some things on the interior of this and on the interior of my Monos, and I have been able to easily clean it up. So super happy about that. It also has this little secret pocket as well, where sometimes I will put jewelry items if I'm not carrying like my small carry-on, not a carry-on, but my small jewelry box, my travel jewelry box, I guess I would call it. Let's quickly just talk about the price point on both of these suitcases. So when we're looking at the Level 8 suitcase, you're looking at a price point of $340 Canadian. They do also offer free shipping as well to Canada, as well as the lifetime warranty or the limited lifetime warranty that's available on their suitcase. So essentially zippers, any hardware, if the buttons are broken, things like that, if a wheel pops off, those are the kinds of things that would be covered under that limited lifetime warranty. If you decide to jump on your suitcase and break it, those are the kinds of things that would not be covered under that limited lifetime warranty. Now, on to the Monos, you're looking at $374 in terms of Canadian, in terms of the starting price point on that suitcase. Monos is constantly running discounts and things like that, so I would never suggest that you buy this suitcase at full price. I was able to get a discount on it, and just to mention again, I do have discount codes for these suitcases down below. Your Mono suitcase is also going to come with free shipping as long as you're in Canada or the US. No duties would be charged if you're shipping it either direction on either one of these. Your Mono suitcase is also going to come with a limited lifetime warranty as well. And in terms of shipping, watch my other video if you want to know more about my shipping debacle. I also had some people comment they had the same issue with their Monos suitcases when they were getting them, that they were super delayed. So I don't know if that's just like an issue, but do not order this suitcase last minute. If you need it like immediately for a trip, kind of plan ahead, get it, have it, you know, look at it, and then you can go on your trip with it, like, and you don't have to worry. So we went over all the points, and I feel as though it's pretty like neck and neck. I'm just going to bring these back into the shot as we talk about the conclusion, but I feel as though it's pretty neck and neck when it comes to which suitcase I like better. So there's just a couple of like fine like minute details that makes me reach for one over the other, because when we talk about price point, when we talk about warranty, when we talk about, you know, how much you can fit in it, the function, those kinds of things, I feel like a lot of these are both kind of ticking the boxes for both of them. So in conclusion, durability, both super durable. I've taken this one out quite a bit. This one's aerospace. I would kind of consider that as probably going to be very similar. One of the main differences that I love about the Level 8 suitcase is going to be the ability to lock my laptop. That for me is a game changer, especially when I'm going internationally, because I'll leave my laptop in this inside of my hotel room, and I don't have to worry about taking it out and putting it in the safe. I can also carry this bag on when I'm going on international trips. So long haul international trips where I'm probably going to be taking 2 bags, probably going to opt to take the Level 8. Whereas if I'm just going for a short kind of weekend trip, it's in Canada, in the US, continental, Mexico, those kinds of things, I'm probably going to opt to go with my Monos. So I think that these are both great suitcases. If you're looking for a new carry-on, if you are an avid traveler, then definitely check out Monos, check out Level 8. Like I said, I do have another check bag or carry-on bag, not check bag, carry-on bag review coming up, which is an aluminum suitcase. And let me tell you guys, time after time after time after time, I am reaching for that aluminum suitcase because it is just so beautiful. You don't even understand, okay? So you better follow along, follow me, subscribe to my channel so that you can see that video when I release that as well. Until next time, you guys. See ya!